What up, Dokkaners? The rainbow ticket is one of the most important things that you could be getting during this global Dokkan celebration. So I wanted to make a full video just talking about this, explaining how this all works and all that. Because if there's one thing that I learned during my global Dokkan celebration live stream summons and going through all of the content and whatnot, it's that it's important to just present all this information as separate videos, because sometimes you might miss it. And if I hide these like behind other videos, it just might be lost. So I want to do a full video on this because this is ultimately your shot at redemption. Those of you who got shafted on the summons, maybe you couldn't do enough summoning or whatnot. So these global tickets, that's what they're called. This is part of a special summon event that will only have one featured character who has a high summoning rate that will be available in the future. So this is the new gimmick for this current iteration of the free-to-play ticket. We've been getting more and more interesting versions of this. It used to be on a yearly basis, it would be like a 55 special summon where you collect like 50 tickets or 55 tickets. You get a bunch of characters in one multi. That evolved to 77. At that point, we stopped and plateaued at 77. Then we changed it where it became sort of a combination of two different banners where you collected 50 tickets and then you would do a summon where you got like 3 featured SSRs. It just kept getting better and better. And so this is the newest iteration of this. And this sounds better than anything we've ever seen, because a higher summon rate and only one featured character sounds too good to be true. So let's go ahead and read further. To celebrate Global Dokkan 2025, Global Ticket is here. Global Tickets can be used in 2 types of summon events that will become available in the future. The first type consists of special summon events that require 50 tickets to perform a summon. Only a new character from either the Dokkan festivals or the legendary summon carnivals will be the featured character. This is not just applying to part 1, but also part 2. And so in the context of part 1, this basically means that you would be looking at a banner that literally only features Blue Goku. That's one banner. And then another banner that would literally only feature the Rosé. So think of this like those Extreme Z banners you might come across during a celebration. Normally, everyone would advise you to not summon on these because you don't really want to be spending extra stones on older characters. But the point of these banners was that it was to incentivize you to summon on a banner where you had a much higher chance at getting the selected characters. 3 SSRs featured means you are getting probably one of those during your first like 3-4 summons. Very, very likely, right? So picture that, but even better. That's what this is. One featured character, higher summon rate. The second type consists of summon events where you can perform summons with 1 ticket or 10 tickets, just like usual summon events. So this is just if you don't somehow have 50 tickets, you can use them on regular multis. I would not advise that anyone get to the point where you would have to resort to this. There will be enough tickets where you can do this 50 special summon or this 50 ticket summon, I think up to twice. So this is just an option that needs to be there for simple, like, game design. There has to be, if there's route A, there has to be a route B just in case something happens. But everybody should do this. Collect global tickets during the campaign period. So now let's take a look at how many you can get. You can collect a total of 100 global tickets during the campaign period, and 50 can be obtained in part 1. So at the moment, I don't think I've obtained all 50, but we can go through and see how we can obtain all of it. So the first 7 happen in the first login. So everybody should already have this by simply logging in during the celebration start. And then you get 33 through the panel missions and then 10 through 1 extra difficulty mission. I think I'm actually going to do that in this video. I haven't done that run yet, but I want to do that in this video. So let's first start by taking a look at the panel missions where you can get the bulk of these. So if we go over here, let me actually show this to you in game as well. So the panel missions are these right here. So the Gohan image, this is the panel mission. So there are 2 pages of this, as you can see on Dokkan Info. There's board 1 and there's board 2. So on board 1, you are getting 2 tickets per each mission complete. And there are a total of 9 of them. So you'll be getting 18 tickets from the first board. Clear Turtle School once, clear any event in the growth category 3 times, clear any Dokkan event once, perform a friend summon, exchange global coins 2025 for a character or an item, use at least 10 growth keys. So let me show what some of these are in case you don't know. The coin thing is just another currency that you can use to exchange for cool things. I talked about this in the campaign breakdown. So you can use these to exchange for all of these things. I would personally recommend you go for the rainbow skill orbs first. This is the most important and the rarest commodity that you can get here. But for the sake of the mission, if you just want to get the one, you could exchange it for this and that would be done. However many coins you have, you would just exchange it for whatever you want. and then that would count. And then the growth keys has to do with the Portal of Memories. So right here, Portal of Memories, you go to the growth section, and then here are the blue keys that you would use. These are the link level boosted stages. We've talked about this in other videos. I did a whole video discussing which stages are better. TLDR, this is the best stage to be using all around for all characters. If you're fixated on certain categories in particular, movie heroes and movie boss would be on this one. Superhero super boss would be on this one. This one is stage 1, every single type, and stage 2 is only Future Saga. Since the celebration is Future Saga centric, stage 2 actually holds a lot of weight here. But you can only bring Future Saga. This one I don't think is worth it, even though it might be cheaper in terms of the price of entry. This is a lesser version of the King Kai event, as is the Grand Elder Guru. This is also a lesser version of the Metal Cooler event, which is a lesser version of the King Kai event. So I don't recommend you'd use those, but hey, use the keys however you want. We will be getting more. In fact, I think we got 50 extra keys at the start of this part 1. So there will surely be more keys coming in throughout the celebration. So that's simply all you have to do. You have to use some of those growth keys and you will get this mission complete. And use over 3 million Zenny. This would be from buying stuff in the Baba shop, I think. Extreme Z, yeah, Awakening also counts. Use the support item, clear stage, pretty easy. Win an Extreme Z battle. So we don't currently have any easy... Actually, wait, no, we do. No, we have an Extreme Z area. That's different. I don't think I actually have my mission complete for that one, because I have not done anything other than the Extreme Z area. Yeah, I did not get that complete. So in order for me to get that, I'm going to have to go do an Extreme Z battle, which will be dropping over the course of the celebration. I think the Super Easy would count from the Blue Vegito or the AGO Rose. So once I do all that, that clears board 1. That would give me 18 of these rainbow tickets. On to board 2, clear Transcendent Embodiment of Fury. That is the Goku Rose clone event. I did a video talking about an easy way to do that and get all the missions, so do check that out. Level up the specified character's super attack. So this is if you can boost the super attack of any one of the Goku clones, that will take care of this. Activate 100% of the hidden potential for said clones. That will give you more. Clear stage 1 of Special Battle 2025 once. Oh, wow. All right, this one's actually going to be pretty tough. This one's going to be pretty tough. Oh, wait, no, it's not, because it can be on any difficulty. Okay, so clear stage 1 of the challenge event, Special Battle on any difficulty. Doing it on the first level difficulty, anyone will be able to do. If this, I thought this was beat the final version of it. Okay, so yeah, this one is still doable. Clears phase 1 of stage 10 in Divine Wrath Mortal Will. Yeah, this event is not out as of me recording and posting this video, but it will be out in a couple of days. So when that releases, you can do that phase 1 of stage 10 and you will get this. What the hell is this? What is that? What? We have 2 of them. Huh? What are these? All right, so I looked around to try to figure out what's going on with this one. So shout out to Ignidex, a data miner in the Dokkan community. And we've got some interesting information on this. There is some info in the database that they left that indicates what the question mark missions and the panel missions are. So the first mission, Sugoroku Map ID present, indicates a new stage of perfect cooperation. Okay, so I guess they're just kind of teasing it for the future. So I guess what they're trying to say here is that this next stage, whenever that releases, will probably be what the mission is. So it's not out yet, but this one, we only have 2 stages. So whenever the next one releases, clearing it once, whatever, will probably be what it takes to clear this one. And then this one, what does he say? Second mission, unknown event with ID, blah, 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 nothing in the database. Okay, so it's not even clear. So we don't know as of yet, but it all centers around the board missions. So if you want to obtain all necessary pieces to do those fancy summons with the higher summon rate, you need to have this tab essentially done. So check back in every day, you know, whenever you have time in Dokkan, see if there's any missions that you can do. If there isn't, just simply wait for more updates. Also, I guess I'll update the pinned comment if I remember to add those missions whenever we find out. Can we check? Oh, it's not even here. Yeah, it's not even here. So currently only part 1 is showing. Part 2 isn't even visible on my board. So I have to finish this first. But anyway, that's how you do it. So let's see if there's anything else to read. Otherwise, we can wrap this up. Tickets can be obtained as login bonuses upon first login from the 6th of July until the 11th of August. Where to use global tickets? Exclusive Dokkan Festival ticket summons and Legendary Carnival summons will be available. There will be 2 types of summon for. Ticket summons where you can use 50 global tickets to perform a summon that allows you to recruit an SSR character. There is only one featured for each summon, and the character summon rate is 44%. 44%, the summon rate. That is exponentially higher than what we see in normal banners. And then regular ticket summons, which will still be a guaranteed SSR. So yeah, and this will also, I think this would also apply to part 2. So the 50 tickets being available in part 1, I think is mainly just to kind of indicate you could use these 50 for the part 1 banners if you need it, and then you could use the other 50 that you get later on for the next part's banners. So let's say you get even more shafted on the part 2 banners, these tickets could maybe come in handy for that. I wonder if you can use all 100 on part 2, but that will have to be something that we find out later on. I will do another video, but I just want to make you guys aware this is incredibly important. Do not miss out on any missions to get these done, because if you do, if you miss even one ticket, then that would ultimately cost you the opportunity to use 50 of them for one of these enhanced summons. You would still be able to do it for one of them. Like, let's say you have 99 tickets. You could do the 50 for one, but then you would have 49 tickets left over, which would have to be used for these regular summons and singles, and you don't want that. Make sure you guys stay on top of this. Do everything you possibly can. I will be dropping more videos on all the different events. If you guys need help with them, join me on the live streams. We'll be doing a lot more live streams. It'll be a good time. This, honestly, celebration is surprisingly great so far, and we have just barely gotten started. Guys, thank you so much for watching. If you enjoyed the video, be sure to like down below. Let me know in the comments your thoughts on this new wrinkle on the free rainbow ticket system. Before, we've had these like 3 featured SSR things with 77 tickets. Before that, it was 55 tickets. Do you like the directions that they're going with these sorts of ideas? I very much do. Let me know what you guys think. And how many tickets do you currently have? Feel free to share in the comments down below. Also, be sure to subscribe for more dope content in the future and click the notification bell so that you let YouTube know you want to see more of my stuff. Do it. Thanks again. Stay tuned, and always remember to Dokkan responsibly.